Howdy guys, Mine here for the Steam Video Tactics thread. This is the map of the week for the Steam Defense Grid Weekly Challenge, which is Cross Signals Reverse. I'm not going to do quite as much talking as I might normally because this is for more advanced players, and I'm going to keep a couple of tricks hidden up my sleeve. Those who have been on the thread are going to know what they are, and we'll make the obviously necessary adjustments to make this score properly. But it will keep people from just watching the video and breaking 90,000 all on their own, at least theoretically. And wave 15, possibly the most hated wave on the entire map. This is where you have to go back to if you make any mistakes because of the seeker bug, which, if you've been working on scoring for any length of time, you are probably, unfortunately, well familiar with. There are several minor adjustments I've made to this to not intentionally break the 90,000 point barrier. Hopefully those of you who are watching this will understand what I've done and don't think I'm just making strange mistakes for the fun of it. This is roughly 1,300 points behind where I am at this point in the actual layout. So for those of you keeping score at home and trying to turn this into what the actual scoring layout is, that'll give you a rough number to shoot for. Again, with the flyers coming in here, there is every chance that I would have to backspace to wave 15, but this time I was lucky enough to get a composition where they died before taking cores. There are several compositions where they won't die before taking cores, and you'll go back to wave 15 several times in some cases. regardless of right layout or not, I have yet to find a way to kill that crasher in command range without having to overbuild. You're just going to have to let him go as far as I can tell. If somebody can figure out a way to get him to die in command range, please, I'd love to know. You lose some of these flyers outside command range, but there's simply so many of them that you don't really have a choice, and they just stole one. I'm going to let that go. This is going to display as not gold, but in the interest of not having this video increase another 50% in length, I'm just going to leave it there. It should be blatantly obvious to everybody how this would score gold. But the video would gain another 4 to 5 minutes in length. And that's assuming it didn't happen again. There's a whole lot of backspacing to be done in some cases. This is the super secret weapon to clearing the red track of the 30th wave. Clearing out all the little guys with a temporary red inferno tower. Again, there's a composition where both of these rumblers will die in lower command range, gaining you more resources from interest as their cores get back sooner. Generally because one of these guys dies in such a manner that they pick the core up here, run back through, and die. We're in build down mode at this point. So 39 ticking on, 42 in remaining resources, 88 and the bronze because I didn't bother to backspace through half of the map to save that core from the flyer. So yes, it's nominally gold. The gold barrier is actually 66.5 on this map as I recall. And with some alterations this actually scores 95 plus and obviously doesn't allow that flyer to run off the core. So enjoy. Assuming that Spider or somebody doesn't overtake me in the next couple of hours, I'll be picking the next map for the weekly challenge. I have no idea what that's going to be yet. So look forward to it. I have choices to make. See you later.